A lot of boys are depressed and frustrated. Nothing they go on. Why, yes, 35 years. He still doesn't have a job. 35 years, 40 years. That Ben or Bewo and start a family. Oh.
You know, I'm not condoning people doing bad things like that. But how about the politicians that are in Ghana that are stealing from their own people?
I don't support Abu Trica. So why Bonia? She nipa mebuna yasisa wamu efikruma. She oyela watching any submarine dia fast here asisa deko. Now who remonata atikruma? Na mo say yeah bet more you mo chon pube election. But Ken Ofori Atta way.
Mama, yes, so. It's a dance game. Yes, so.
Omo jia Ghana for na nkasa de mu ye okay. De o jia broni na mo problem.
FBI for den semaba ye koda gosore na yes Swedru protest kakraka. Among for so mun tiase ya chom godfather. I'm his godfather we say Abu Trica. Now some Joe na says among for sin na omekuno on attempt die pa. Honorable Minister, Minister of Communication, Eddie attempt.
Honorable Sam George, the last time I checked, we told you to do something about data prices. What did you do? You didn't tell us anything. That's one. And now you are now taking remorse at a job. You are not doing more than remorse at a.
Honorable Sam George, with all due respect, you made some statements that I agree with you 100%. But thinking about it, it's painful. Oma yetimu. Now even people who don't even go to school, right, are laughing at graduates.
Man for say was yache Abu Trica. Ye besa ti man for do aka ho ente mo relax. Na wo obokro no Ghana bia no fan jewo. Sa na boys Swedru boys say hwe. Ye wi school wo be adwuma ma ye. Ye nya adwuma Ghana ha. Adwuma ni Ghana be say Honorable
Sam George, with all due respect, you made some statements that I agree with you 100%. But thinking about it, it's painful. Oma yetimu. Now even people who don't even go to school, right, are laughing at graduates. Internship that you even do, you have to literally go and beg. Internship. When you have a conversation with a lot of young men are depressed. 30 years otifie onye ejuma nye 30 years his mom is still giving him money. It's so painful. It's sometimes like system now diama boys, a lot of boys are suffering. Shenko my boys, you are done with school, you don't even have anything, you are continuing with your masters. There's no job. What are you even mastering into? There's no job and you are doing your master. What are you even mastering into? To get internship in this country, national service, you literally have to beg. A lot of youth are suffering, and it's even painful. Honorable, it's even painful. See, I'm paying doing this video. It's even painful because now people who even didn't even go to school, right, are laughing at graduates. How did we get here? A lot of boys are depressed. When you talk to boys, sometimes I can't my DMs. A lot of boys are depressed and frustrated. Nothing they go on. Why, yes, 35 years. He still doesn't have a job. 35 years, 40 years. That Ben or Bewo and start a family. Oh. Hey, Charlie. The system is too hard. Like sometimes I ask my parents that was it hard those days like that? Ubenye Juma 1,002, 1,003, 1,004 that ben.
Say Sam George cause asem dey obi say politicians mokro no wache omo. Ana onti omo na dey ne film ne by force nteni na no. Scammers nko fraud boys nko na enya mare.
Honorable Sam George, I just want you to know that this energy that you are using to arrest all these young boys on the street in Accra, we would like you to use the same energy to arrest these corrupt politicians in Ghana. We want you and your team to put up the same teams that you put it up together, that you are arresting these young boys on the street in Accra, to do the same thing to arrest the politicians, because they are also killing us. you know, at least these boys that you are arresting, they are not stealing from Ghana, they are stealing from overseas. You know, I'm not condoning people doing bad things like that, but how about the politicians that are in Ghana that are stealing from their own people? Please, you and your team need to do something ASAP and make sure you put the same teams that you've been putting together to arrest these boys, to put the same team to arrest the corrupt politicians we have in Ghana.
President Dabi said they be on tiase. Abrofia boy krono sa. Enti die na ensira. Na se yesu ewiam kakra we dey na akosi dem si.
I don't support Abu Trica. So why boni a? Hwe nipa mebu na yasesa wo mo efi krom a. Hwe ye oil a nwatwe. And submarine dia fase asesa deko. Na wo remonata ati krom a. Na mo say yeah bet more you mo chon mo be lose election. Mo be lose more elections. Say emra ba ni ye de kobo no e wa America. Kwa du ba ni ye de kobo no e wa America.
Boy no.
Say ye to we mafia Ghana ne amaya hodo asan enhyehyɛ sɛ mini pa bi di bɔne wɔ ukrom hɔ afama de ɛbrɛ me enti ka Abu Trica kra de ukrom ha dada enti so di bɔne wɔ US kra no waba Ghana ha da waba Ghana dada adɛnta wo tam Abu Trica free Ghana ɛde free ha kɔ America wabra wo ankasa Ghana aban wo de won sa akɔhyɛ ase sɛ obi ɛyɛ Ghana ni obi yɛ America ni no di bɔne wɔ Ghana obi yɛ Germany ni odi bɔne wɔ Ghana ni bi wɔ Germany no di bɔne wɔ hɔ obi wɔ UK no di bɔne wɔ hɔ a emra na yɛ de nsa akɔhyɛ ase no sɛ fa saa nipa no ɛbrɛ yɛn wo so de be di bɔne a yɛ de wade bɛbrɛ wo adan na yɛn yɛ de na wadi bɔne no yɛ de na US kɔ remonata
No yankobi.
America fo atimi abɔ Ghana triso ama yɛ de Abu Trica ne nkanfo ɛkɔ America patro Ken Ofori Atta wɔn Ghana mabunu I support you Ghana mabunu I support you
No yakobi.
America anam senior ho ha trokrata say ono Ghana musa ne so mfa Ken Ofori Atta mra god naba o say Ghana nka kyerɛ ne so ohia Ken Ofori Atta o ton
Enti se krono no amafo se nkeye nyai ye legalize scam ne nkeye ebi se debi se wo go school wie ye nko ade na se Nyankopon ya adum omo nyansa ni nimde wanya bi fako ne go pay nyuma fufuro na ye enye krono na wo se gogo we emu aye dey rough kase die heat what we naked to our old Oldboga trends make sure say all the comments in the comment section na say scammy ya chi Abu Trica yes e be chi amafo aka yi eye justification Ghana for yebet mama say debi ye de yenim say abrofo na boy krono paintie so e bom krono a enye hwe enough omo Sam George omo nti politicians no say de omo chi scammers na bebepe which that one I agree 100%. Some more chase scammers are multi politicians omo na yakromfo at the same stealing de be make krono no thief no fadi no to won ye hu say din ni ne mo omu na yakromfo enti mu chi scammers a multi politicians nkan ma nya ne sa e ba ha dwene papa ni we na ye protest e ko pie mu e wo Swedru na boys say omo nti ase Abu Trica adwuma wa bo am no kwan afa so no omo te e wo Swedru krom no debi e ha omo eti omo ye demo ama manfo aku se omo nya brem se
yes no me Swedru boy yes no be mo wenu kwa Abu Trica so my no fa no ko mama wo ye mo wode boy you ko dia asema sa Swedru ye ni mo eku ase Swedru a na ye ni ewo ye nso ye Ghana fo mama yes no said they say you said they say you obua you to so obua you to ankasa mama yes no be man Abu Trica won fa no ko won no ko dia when we send yes wa mama yes no said they say you yes no
Ghana the concept part we this so see here the t-shirt awali all because of yes car now what on is stolen car. Yes, what okro no ade o na Ghana fo aso mo akogina yoko for office protest the same thing yet time I want to be politician na MPP fo gu ho omo ye protest ebi anie enti Ghana for so me protest adan ama wan ya yesi Abu Trica nipa na yesi AVI for esi wodi over $8 million romance fraud emerwafo ne kokorafo esi ka de wo wi akwaje no mo ye protest ama no hallelujah ma ya de monto aso why ba mu nyai na Daddy Joe Remis na danfo pa ne nyanko brebo a ono so nanka AVI for pe na so no ena from boys wo kire omo enti protest ne mo go so ya te na papa na cheche mu se he no kwanya mianim ne AVI for no ebi wo ha eye jese katashi pa no digu so o se uti wani ya kache se oh wo bokro ni se enti e be se wo se wo ji so na ka hype asmaba wo ma consent se uma consent se sa niema no unti ase unim ho hwe a omuntimi nya ho hwe ndi oso o ma apo kronkron se uye Ghana ni na se yese uye involve in romance fraud and as anything involve this camera o ka just say ye ade ba ko pay ye se mbia phone share so mu interrogate wa make sure so over stand still and mom answer bia e be say de wa mom consent say oh I me ditum de bi da menya bi da na se ogoji tum say krom area semasi am say eh ediwe no o kire trick ana tricks omo abokro no me so wa wi na say o ga say area for sometimes omuni any friends better date bia fa hom but o me sa be da wa no maka na wa waji etu sa na o pa kire na eno sa jese ni pa ba ko nine e do mo free Ghana how dey come area for United States of America no enye omuni na na e guilty na
they couldn't come back again. The woman here said they be now. Until who accept here, or people now over sign no one permission because they come with no permission.
Okay.
It who permission at the moment gives them the access.
And the amount to me, the on person or the obi and on bet me there easily.
Or Mujina Meno. Time watching the first one, Mujina Meno. I'm going to come on police in the catch them say. No, US Marshal in the catch them say. They want to go to my house. And I'm saying he should show me the warrant before I can talk about it. But you should look at him straight say, oh, they can obtain it. And I'm saying, okay, fair enough. If you obtain it, you can go to my house. I have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Tell me no can say this.
I'm going to obtain the warrant. No.
They couldn't come to my case in the appeal. But the man can say, it was kind of a panic case, okay, yeah. That okay gives them access. Wow. It's like you've signed a consent. It's like a crime mechanism. A crime mechanism, Kofi. Dana food guy. Hey, they are the and they are chewing a hand. Yamina Trianica and also that way and no good way. But nobody may go to me. Oh, Sappers and Minkum jealousy. Nay, oh, I know the movie. Oh, I will show you yesterday.
Papa says that you miss. A pressure ano man the fan no say pressure be for so de na se wo bokro nu ana se onye na hu police ni a wo be dare unane ade we dia se menti ase na wai ana boys say omuso omune Sam George e issue se ade a untimi emfa krono e menye se o esikanize tam a Ghana ha de bi si enti aka nipa ba ko miensa kura na enche e beti omo na boys for education serious girls ye munya se o we o scammer o sika fala debi mon for education serious mon yire mu hona munsua de se de be a mo benya aduma pa aye na atinye bi eni ho ntokwa bi eni ho chie bi eni ho mon pe ne sa.
So I've seen a number of comments on social media saying that this is not what we voted for you for. You're going after the fraud boys. Leave them alone. You're not creating jobs. But those same people are asking me to get PayPal to monetize. Those same people are asking me to get TikTok to monetize and Meta to monetize. Well, they will blacklist Ghana so long as there's fraud happening in Ghana. The reason why PayPal left Ghana is because of fraud. And so if you have a few people depriving the majority of people who are doing legitimate work on social media, content creators, the reason you can't monetize and get value for your craft is because a few people have chosen to give Ghana a bad name we will take action. And let this be clear. This action of clamping down on cyber fraud didn't start today. The FBI did not make the request today. Those requests were pending before I became minister. But in the past, people were leaking the information to the targets and helping them evade arrest. I made a commitment when I became minister that anything that we will do to clean up the image of Ghana internationally, we will. Because as we clamp down on cybercrime, it makes our case stronger as we talk to the platforms to monetize and say that, look, Ghana is a peaceful destination, it's a safe haven, and that illicit flows will not come through here. The excuse and argument that there are no jobs, then should we say that then we shouldn't arrest armed robbers as well, because everybody will have a reason for crime?
Where's I'm George go carry na man for say we see. First person as more can say chama. School no ye ko wie no. Ye adwuma ni bia. Government of the day. Mama ye adwuma ni bia. Mama ye adwuma me enye ye. Ye guso ye bre ye ko bank kakra. We say che scammers. How? Che scammers na sanka adwuma no. Mama ye nya bia ye. Ani ye hunya husika ani ho katwia. Na bosu me bia nu say kakra beto waka sumu a we sure say enka be scam me say
yache Abu Trica na manfo ebosi enye scam a oyo e hwan na wuhia eno na e question so bisa ho wen wia Ghana ni wen wia bibini wuhia akromfo asefo wuhia ye nenso wa afa anko ba bia eye ukrum ho na oyusu no obo wa ukrum ni anaso waseni bibini amane nsakọ na no ba bibini aboa broni ame abeche de obedu boni a ogusu edu boni ono anya ne ya wanu ne ho wonso wodi ne boni bidia payback no eye wo ya woti mani mu a ohawo ni parom esa ehwi omo te se asofo no bi omo hwia Ghana fo na ankasa de mu ye okay de o hwia broni na mo problem
na we a justification enti ene say enya anrobese ene ni gwazo obi ehu anroba o che no ene gwazo obi a so bi wie wade a obufu ana agoche no because ne kura na ne say say o na o say wo ye scam no onim say enye edu so na do suom na wakoye no say onim say ya nka onye na naju enye ntia naju na o ti ho sa no pa obi aso na okwa adwuma na okoda nti uji tumi say enye ye chiwa right way say tiw bagana for so monti ase onu we ya enye onu nko the next person say Sam George John Dramani Mahama ka say or the 24-hour economy ba ewe he ebesi na ye hu ba bi 24-hour economy no afa enti sa no ya esi ekwa bibi na ye bibi kakra ni enti se ekwa scam so enso odia amoso mo che ya woni adigidi enti woni ji aje no say the youth of Ghana ye nye adwuma nye na ye device ye way say you go pay you for amazing the way you do.
I'm a citizen of Ghana and I have the right to speak. Honorable Sam George, the last time I checked, we told you to do something about our data prices. What did you do? You didn't tell us anything. That's one. And now you are now taking remorse at a job. You are not doing more than remorse at a. Let's get into business. John Dramani Mahama, what is the 311 job you promised us? 2, 3. Where is Uncle Kwan Kitten? By this time, if we should have faced Uncle Kwan Kitten, we should have depended on Uncle Kwan Kitten. That's it, bro. Yeah, but we should have depended. And now you are saying that if you arrest Abu Trica, left with 2 people you are going to arrest. You are not doing like this. We should go and learn. A lot of people are holding a document. A lot of people are having diploma. They are not getting job in this. What job did you get for us in Ghana over here? And what I read is that if you find someone who is the suspect, you don't have to question that person without a lawyer. Unless someone was at the back saying, I'm a police, Abu Trica, what do you do? And Abu Trica was trying to pass at the corner saying that transaction, this and this. You couldn't talk. And one was like, we do cars business, we post cars. If someone needs, we give it to them, we sell cars and stuff. That's what they're supposed to tell you. You don't force someone to speak without a lawyer. In Ghana here, what do you do for us? You don't do anything for us. Someone could finish SS university and had no job. You need to go and pay bribe. Even in university, we have some people that are not learning, but they are paying bribe for their jobs. We have a lot of ministers. Their child. You will take your children to United States of America to go in school, and then we will left our children over here to a school in Ghana because that's where they need to be. You don't want to see anyone having money in Ghana over there. Who say other Ghanaians should be in a poor family, live in a poor area and stuff. Just say you don't want to see everybody progressing in life. Now, I'm not speaking like I'm hitting NDC or I'm hitting MPPO. I don't know the party I am, and I'm not talking like I like Abu Trica or something else like that. So I've never met Abu Trica before, but I'm a Swedru guy. I'm a good Nyakron boy. You understand? I speak whatever comes into my mind. I just go to the internet, read whatever is going on, and I'll make sure I'll put it down for everybody to know what's going on right now. Which job did you do for us? If you're an American, it's very simple for you to get a job.
Scam now kobo bi kroro no eno enso ye duma. Area yakobo Ghana for. Mo kwimi o, mo kumi sumi o ho scam eno ye duma. The otro bi o say na obusa simple and short in theater. Sam na tejo ye and Sam George ejesu ye. O say enti ya abu a o ya abu Ghana for yi. O ya abu youth yi because o chichi. Ye bone pan say. Ye boni a ye de adi no ene say politicians are moti ho no amanfo kro no mo in politics more than the scammers kro na scamming e di ade na omoso munchi omo o se equal vim grow na modeti scammers no mo fa the same vim and coach Ghana politicians am boy kro no am say eno de nka be chepa because last 8 years kro no yesi ehu no manwe mu no enye kro no ketwa e di ade na tintina atwan yenchi obi ewie e wo that side wa scammers nko na omo de ye beche omo
obi ni ma Abu Trica me na eti area me nwa ba ko kan ho keche kan ho na watch Abu Trica na ma me ton ko obi wo market na ma me oton ko obi na kako oye kakofu ohimba wonim black boy na able small boy wonim sola oyiska ko se won fa mbu asole eduma wonim ko fo hye won watch Abu Trica wonim ko fo koma ebede won wonim ko fo koma ebede won minya keche China fo nkofo ben no wo yes scammer impenifu ye wo impenifu bi wo wo ndwuma so we nya 8 years 70 years what to one fi so in the youth ye nya adwuma in the youth ye nya me say
ho de me fo so pa scammers munchi omo but at the same time politicians so boy we Ghana kro no omo se enti omo ko we de US fo sika ne ye wie no omo de ba ha yen amanfo wie sika wa haya sat Ghana haya intimate omo Ken Ofori Atta besi ne onsi ha omae ye guzo ye twe ho manso ye ntwe wie ye papa ne so oma ni case ya start ya ye di ba so oma san we mu na hobby munti mu na so na munya si de bia no scammers ne nko a se mu clean right left front back mu clean every side ne unse Ghana se no ubokro no nko de betew enya de bia na scammers nko a mu fa politicians ne nka ho no de ehu hia papa na we na sam na tejo se hwe ono munim no agenda minister wo ye dan a o ka se o be reply ono ye sa ministers na o kana asema ne we nani no deni sanjo se ndi mu a mu su se sia yi se aden na wa ka se aden na wa chi Abu Trica aden na o se ye be chi 3 mo aka ho aden na ye se ye be chi more scammers ana mu ye se na adwuma ni ho o se adwuma ni ho a me ba cho obusa se mo se adwuma ni Ghana ene Robert munya mo because se adwuma ni ho enti se Robert hu no de tuo se so na oje wa de pade ha ka woni tum enquiry report ba se munya ne sa enti ese ye che se o ma excuse se adwuma ni Ghana no nti o de be bokro no chairman o ka we pa o ye okay unye okay o we no ga se o ka kire Ghana for se o be so di paper e ba Ghana ha na ye be den this platforms ye ba Ghana ha abra fraud boys kitwa bi no nipa kitwa bi no omo se Ghana for di kura poto enti ye be den nya sa trust na omenya ma ye say oh ye obi say na we na Sam George na say Nigeria for in scamming chain Ghana na den omo paper yi omo timi su bia ye Ghana yi ye afa ne ye su omo bono omo no omo timi su bia ye bi papa say ni na part of the reasons say ye makwan ama focus bokro no a di say ye betima de other friends platforms and say technology a betima de ba Ghana be bo Ghana eti Ghana ni o ye sure say o ye a friend say scam an kwa de a ka say o meche hu So wa unu say we scammer kai. So omunya ometo. Edi mu pa muni na tem gosi adete. Muni na tem gosi next year. Ono ni ministry de waye ni say oba ye no. Wa hwebo say wo udi bone wo ha adwene nko ade. Cyber crime ye betew. Ye mfa nchew. Obese the image of Ghana ye clean no clean and pure. Emma Forest we say no. Ghana ye di hote. Aha. Edi sansi na say o wa adwene say wo de obeba kro no oh wo de bo. The hears of me na almost omudi na teme be no say cases ni bi o kra na ono obeto so. O say most ebi wa 2023 2022 na FBI for do my kra ba da. But the previous minister yes I'm George. O say the previous minister they no otaye ne say e ba no the o mass cameras na nya information no. Na so o ma ja say do potete. But ono de onye da. Onya nko ade a obetew. So share unko dia say wo yes scammer obetew onfantew am say eh ene Ghana ba be yede amanfo say Cham George unye ni papa uye ni pabonefo because adwuma eni Ghana yi wo you furu na wo the pressure ba beto mo so po onyango politicians for krono pa ba bo Ghana yentimi nkan mo ntem ho awieye ba wati scammer onya digidi ana koye den ana ye den am say mo mpe papa ba ko say edi obi scam no o say Ghana di no yenya ne ma ne kwa no scam say when the scammers dey ba wi ase a etitiri Ghana anka mo nka de mu kekan en say inflation ye hu no kromo ano scammers na the reason entade a onu nko goduru atade anka efite Ghana scammer duru no to onwene ho wana ne tubo cars ene omadaroma car board den because car Abu Trica go for batimi ko tua duty of over 1 million Ghana cedis oga say car kitwa sam boys ya ne no mu ko fufuo joint o mu go dre fufuo joint abia wo di 50 Ghana e kwa di nu obewie de ongo ko say 1000 Ghana wa na fufuo we say fufuo ai guy no tum o mu di some good inflation some ko na ba Ghana o mu na man ne rent boy de over corner boys back go say 20 o rent one apart no omugu but amount to be as obebo mbia no boy no mutua omo sanye mana ni mo ka se na fomo edi se obi yes come ni ya kire na obe de say ana ade ne ya kire na adwuma ni ho masa obe steady school na ko wie ye no ewo mu se wo man papa mu a enka ya she private sector mu friends kenama omoja say baby nwa ma manfo nya adwuma ni be but enu nsi wie ya no nche se ko bokro no enu ensi wie ya enche se ko bokro no the wo ya no the whole friend is coming kro no the wo what to the kama friend is coming kro no na wo na sa conversation say ana abrafu no be wi ya sika ana yesu ye ade back onim na mo footballers sika omoji ni pay ye sa Abu Trica $8 million almost what is 3 years awia in a season say ebo 1 year awia onim sika Mohammed Kudus ode Thomas de Pateno ode 200,000 pounds a week ke kan ho bom bagba go 12 months in a month no just saying almost about 1 million a year be just saying sango very nana ho omo ye sika jikoje obreku sika ni bia ba ye omo ye doctors lawyers engineers e wa brotere edi sika ndi who the only legitimate way bia obetu agwa di sika na ba na ngwa no mukagwa na mu hisa esai ma hie metai say na ana omefa eko as slave ana ngo for so ye say nkwa na ekoye adwuma ana ene ya ye de epeko ene ya ye de epe adwuma na satam no omo for so ye ma ekoye ye no ene ye de epeko ekoye adwuma no nya wie nyi sika kra ba si fie o Ghana ti munya gagai se unya adwuma nyeye na se unya ankase ukobokro no obonko ade a Sam George chebe chi omu ni na fan chomo me fwaso why a naked truth our old boga trends for comment no eto comment section na siboko fraud boys amanfo adwa se Sam George sika ni manimu adwuma so mo ma ye bi nti ye bokro no anka mo ye bokro no yes kame anka mo yes kame ebi so say da bi omonte ase o tom Sam George politicians bokro no che kame si ade na bi si na ye nche omo o ha right questions and you will say for comments no to comment section as we are subscribe like it na share mo nya eso enya bi ready no back up Maxi Billian Accra bye bye.